Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Leilani and today's video is very exciting for me because I am doing my second edition of turning myself into a celebrity or an influencer or someone like that. And today I am turning myself into Hayley Williams of Paramore. And I am so excited about this video because Hayley Williams is probably one of my favorite vocalists of all time. Paramore is my favorite band of all time, my favorite artists of all time in general. I absolutely adore Paramore. I cannot say enough good things about them, and Hayley Williams is their front woman and she's just so amazing. And I had this idea of doing a look basically inspired by Hayley Williams because she does these really kind of crazy looks. She did them in her After Laughter tour, the band's After Laughter tour, and I just thought, why not try to recreate that myself? This might be amazing, but this also might be a disaster, so we'll just have to wait and see. But before we do get into this video, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Go ahead and comment down below who your favorite artist is in general, or what your favorite Paramore song is, or what you think of how I created the look that I want to create, or anything like that. And please do subscribe. I post every single Wednesday and every single Friday. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this video. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and insert the inspo picture that I have. So that picture, I had an idea of pretty much what I wanted to do already, but I needed to find a picture for reference, just so that you guys could see the inspo. Pretty much I've seen a lot of the times where she has teardrops of sparkly, really glittery, she has red and blue and things like that. She also does really crazy eyeshadow looks that were super insane, and I was like, okay, I don't want to do that, but I think I can do the splatters of just glitter pretty much. I thought it'd be really cool to kind of venture out and do something like that because I never do that with my makeup in general. So that is what I'm going to be recreating today, but first I need to get my base makeup done and then we'll get into the really fun part, which is the eyeshadow. So first, I'm not gonna do my eyes first because I want to put the splatter over my foundation and my concealer. So first I'm gonna go in with this Mary Kay primer. I really like this primer, and go ahead and prime my face, and then I am going to use my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and we'll just speed through that and pretty much just get that base done, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so my foundation is on, and just to let you know, I'm going for more of a matte kind of full coverage look because one, her face always looks really flawless, so I feel for me to do that I would have to be matte and full coverage sort of. Secondly, if I was running around on stage all the time, I wouldn't want a dewy foundation. I would want a matte foundation. And something that doesn't look super shiny because I'm already sweating. So that's kind of my thought process. I'm just kind of thinking of more of what she would wear on stage, because this is more of what she would wear on stage and everything like that. So now that foundation is done, I'm going to go ahead and take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 45, and as you can see, it's not much of a super highlighting shade, and the reason why, well, it looks pretty highlighting, but the reason why I chose this one is because it's the darkest of my concealers. And whenever I look at Hayley Williams's makeup, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks not super highlighted. It kind of just, it doesn't look like she puts a lot as far as dimensions and highlight here but then contour here, and it doesn't really look like that. She goes for more of a simplistic look, and that's the look that I'm going for. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Also, just sorry for my not air conditioner, my heater being on right now. You can probably hear it, but we need heat, so just gonna live with it. Also, when I did my foundation, I also took it up onto my eyelids as well, just to kind of make my eyelid space pretty neutral. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bake with this e.l.f. powder. This is different from the powder that I usually use, but I kind of want to use something that's not going to make me super yellow. And my other powder definitely makes me super yellow. And I really want to like mattify my under eyes, just to contain oil or anything like that. So while I bake, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I never, ever do my eyebrows after foundation, but the things I do to look like Hayley Williams. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush on my eyebrows. I did get them done yesterday. I needed them done. Goodness, they looked terrible. So it makes this process much easier. I'm not going to do the brows that I usually do. So I'm not going to do like a full fill in and then like highlight the brow and like conceal and everything like that. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is pretty much just take my ColourPop Brow Boss and just go ahead and fill in any sparse line, any sparse, like, not lines, but parts of the brow. She's not like an Instagram brow type person, and I am. So I'm just gonna fill these in. All right, so now that the brows are filled in a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Urban Decay Brow Gel, and I'm just going to go through my brows. And it's also tinted, so it also gives it a little more definition. Yeah. Since I'm not like fully filling them in. Brows are complete. I love having my brows just like done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and dust off that bake. And I'm also gonna take this same powder and just kind of pat myself down a little bit, not too much. I don't wanna look too matte, and like, this is like a white powder, so I don't want like super ghosty. Actually, I'm actually gonna take this one too. This is my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 360. It's like true to my skin tone more like. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on. I feel like the base looks pretty good, and I feel like my eyebrows look pretty good. So I'm glad I got them done, because it would have been really difficult to like do my eyebrows if they weren't done, you know, for this look. Because she does like a more natural brow. So yeah, anyways, so now we're gonna get into the fun part of this look, and I'm actually scared because I didn't think of it that much beforehand. All right, so here is how I am going to do the teardrop, like glittery teardrop look. Now, the thing about this look is that it doesn't have to be super perfect. It doesn't have to be super precise, because I think she's kind of going for that messy look. But at the same time, I do want to make this look decent. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and take this brush. I use this concealer brush for my brows, but today I'm going to do it under my eyes, which is scary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw out like the splatter, like the paint splatter under my eyes. And then I'm going to fill it in like a cut crease, but it's just like under my eyes. And then I'm gonna put the like the glittery, I have this, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, okay. I have this Makeup Revolution like single shadow, and this is more like a topper, or you know, some like, it's, yeah, I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna go ahead and first like carve it out. I'm so scared. I've never done this before. Does that look okay? I see the vision. Like, I see it. I don't know if you see it. Okay. I basically like outlined it, and now I'm gonna like fill it in with concealer. I'm pretty much gonna make a base of like this other concealer to put the shadow on top of it. I wanted to make it a cool shape, but it's a blob at the moment. And I keep making it bigger so that I can like shape it better. But it keeps ending up being a blob, but it's fine. Okay. I mean, I look wild right now, but then again, she does look wild when she does these looks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. Also, I don't want these to be equal. So like I want this to look different from this. So I'm trying to make this one a little more shaped than this one because this one is a blob. I've been a big Paramore fan. I especially got into them like really got into them when I was in middle school. I got their self-titled album and that album was just, oh, that album's amazing. And then they weren't doing a lot of gigs anymore. They like to take really long hiatuses. And they took a really long one. And in that time span, they lost a member and they gained an original member, and just a lot of stuff happened, and then they came out with After Laughter. And it was kind of out of nowhere for me because I'd kind of forgotten about them. And then I listened to Hard Times and I was just like, oh, no wonder they're still my favorite band. And like from that point on, I just realized like they are my favorite artists. Like no one else can do what they do. I want to carve out this side a little more because this side I feel like I carved out really well, or at least like decently. Like for me, it was pretty good. So this is about as good as it gets as far as putting the concealer on and like shaping how it's gonna look. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with actual shadow. And actually first I'm gonna use this Counting Hearts palette by Essence in the, this is the Love You Very Much palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and take, let me see, because I just wanna make sure. I know this has like a lot of frosty shades. Think I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here, and I'm gonna go on and just put it on all of the concealer. And the reason why is because this might be a little patchy and I really want like the whole thing to be like super glittery. So I'm gonna go over it with this shade first. I'm gonna take a big flat brush and go ahead and go in. Also, if you'd ever want to do this, which I don't know why you would, but if you'd ever want to do this, what I would say is also you don't have to be perfect as far as staying in the lines, because that's the whole purpose of this, is being a little crazy. I feel like this doesn't look right. I feel like it's not the eyeshadow, it's the way that I outlined this. I also did not look up how to do this. I feel like there's probably a tutorial. Like there's most likely a tutorial. I just was like, I'm just gonna wing it. Like it looks easy enough. This one looks more like, this one is a little more carved out. This one is much more of a blob, but you live and you learn, man. As if I'm ever gonna do this again. I went to their concert actually last year. The most amazing concert ever. 10 out of 10. Amazing. And I wanted to do like a cool makeup look where I did like what she did in Hard Times, where she had like just like a big thing of like blue, of like yellow and blue, just like a big yellow spot and a big blue spot like all over her eyes. But then I realized that takes a lot of shadow and my shadows aren't that pigmented. So I decided to go for this because I felt like I have this, so I might as well put it to use. So now that that is on, I don't feel like it looks that bad. You know, I don't feel like it looks that bad. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take my single shadow and I'm just gonna dip into it as much as I can with this brush. It's like a wet formula. This is what it looks like. I'm just gonna go over it, over the shadow that I applied with the same brush. Does that look like it did any, I might go over it with my finger. because I'm just like dipping it and like chunks are coming out. You can kind of see it's giving it more of like a metallic sheen to it. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger to apply this. And I like the metallicness. I think that's what it needed. Do I look like her? No? You know what? I said that it looked more metallic, but I feel like what I do need is a glitter. I don't have any glitters because I don't buy stuff that I know I won't use, and I know I will not use a glitter ever in life. I am not that girl to use a glitter. I like shimmers and metallics. But I still think it looks really cool. I mean, I would never go outside like this, but it looks pretty dope. So that is what that part is looking like, and that's the main part. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on mascara. I'm not going to be super like crazy with the mascara. I'm just going to use my Too Faced mascara. Go ahead and apply that really quickly. All right, so now I have mascara on. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this Wet n Wild blush. I didn't want like a super dark blush, and I thought that this was perfect for the look. And I'm just gonna like blush where I can blush. So I'm just gonna take that and just kind of blush as much as I can. I think that what this look is like kind of like if you cry, like you'd mess up your makeup, so like the rest of it should kind of be intact, you know? So instead of just like not having blush, like you'd still have blush, but you'd have like crazy glitter tears over it. I really like this blush, by the way. I just got it and I think it looks really dope. I'm just gonna take my normal highlight. I only really use one highlight. And I'm just going to highlight where I can highlight. So pretty much that would just be like on the side of my face and the top. Not a super crazy highlight or anything like that. Then I'm just gonna like highlight like my brow bone a little bit. Instead of doing an inner corner highlight with just this highlighter, I think it would look kind of dope. I'm gonna take that single shadow and I'm gonna do an inner corner highlight with this. Oh wow, okay. Now I really like the eyes because I think that the inner corner highlight like added to it a lot. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and set using my Makeup Revolution setting spray. And then I'm gonna top it off with some of this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip, and this is in the shade Sunday. Now, this shade is a little too light for me, and honestly, I'm not gonna do like a full lip look, like no. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my finger, just kind of dab it. I'm gonna add a gloss. I think I need to. Let's do this sheer gloss. Okay, yeah. The gloss adds to like the metallic look. But yeah, this is me. I look crazy. I don't know if you saw me down the street, you would just think that I'm crazy and you'd probably try to put me in the Radley. But it's fine. Honestly, this was a step out of my comfort zone. So we're just gonna go with it. I know I look nothing like Hayley Williams. But a girl can only dream, right? Anyways, that is it for this video. I just had a fun time doing it. Like, I had a fun time, like, experimenting and trying to figure out how I would do this. Even though it looks nothing like her, I just wanted to have a good time. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video and if you did have a good time with me, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below how you think I did, what I should have done differently. Again, like your favorite band, your favorite Paramore song, anything like that. And also, I would really appreciate it if you do subscribe. I do way better makeup looks than this. Even though my base, I feel like my base turned out really nice. So my base, unclockable. Everything else, clockable. So we're just gonna like, you know, but usually in my other videos, I have I think I do some pretty nice looks. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, you should go ahead and do that. I post every single Wednesday and every single Friday. But yeah, that again is it for me. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!